So today I'm going to teach you guys how to play Against All Odds. This is one of my favorite ballads from Phil Collins. Special thanks to my friend Adrian, who told me that this song is now in a movie. It's in that the Ryan Gosling movie, The Fall Guy. So this power ballad from 40 years ago is now making a comeback, which is pretty cool. It's also pretty easy to play on the piano, even though it's in the key of D flat, which uses all 5 black keys. So let's dig into it and I'll show you guys how to play it. So let's start with the left hand, which is the easiest part. We're just going to set it down in a way that it can play E flat and A flat without moving. So I think the most practical way to do that is pinky on E flat, second finger here on A flat. See, I don't have to pick up my hand. I just set down the fingers rather than doing this. So keep your hand here, and the right hand is going to do this. Let me demonstrate very slowly and then we'll talk about it. So what I'm doing is at the same time as I hit the E flat in the left hand, my right hand is hitting D flat and E flat at the same time, like this. So take a look at that, everything at the same time. Now the thumb plays A flat, B flat, G flat, with the pinky, come down to F, and then after that, my left hand attacks the E flat again. So watch this. So the hands are interacting in a way. You have to hit that left hand E flat right after you're done with all those right hand notes. One more time. And now you're going to move your left hand to A flat like this, and your right hand is going to play C, E flat, B flat together. This all happens together, and now you do this. So in the right hand, after I hit that chord of C, E flat, B flat, I came down to A flat and C. One more time. Now after that, we're going to almost do the same thing. Watch this. So the only thing that changed was my landing. I played just a straight A flat major triad. Very, very plain. A flat in the left hand, A flat, C, E flat, right hand. This is root position, basic. So the entire thing. And that's your intro. Before I keep going with this lesson, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's viewers like you watching these videos that enables a teacher and creator like me to make these. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get into the verse now. So the verse is just typical power ballad chords, right? In quarter notes or half notes if you're feeling the time twice as fast. It doesn't really matter. So it's kind of like this. Now, as I always say, these chords could be twisted around in all sorts of different inversions. There are lots of videos of Phil playing this live where he does different inversions, so don't fuss too much about that. I'm just going to show you guys pretty much the easiest way to do it, which is about 95% identical to the original recording. So let's dig into it. So what we're going to do first is play B flat minor 7, which looks like this, beautiful chord. We're splitting it up between the hands. So a regular B flat minor 7 sounds like this. It's not great. If you split it up and rearrange the notes, you get this, which is much, much tastier. So do it this way. B flat in the left hand and A flat, D flat, F right hand. Like that. And play the chord twice. And I'm holding the pedal, as you can see, because it's a ballad. We want that nice ringing effect. Okay, good. So after you have that, we're we're going to bring that shape up one whole step exactly. We're going to play C minor 7, so C in the left hand, and then B flat, E flat, G in the right hand like this. So if you actually count the notes, right, we're going up exactly 2 half steps with each note, or 1 whole step. So far you have this, B flat minor 7, C minor 7. Now we're going to go to D flat major, like this. But I like to add this note, the E flat with the second finger, the 2. Right? So you can call it D flat major, add 2 or add 9, right? Phil does this most of the time. Here's without it. Kind of boring, and with the 2, I think it's much better. And then we're going to do this, which is an E flat minor 7, but with the 11. A flat is the 11, a little bit juicier. Phil does this as well. So left hand is E flat, right hand is D flat, G flat, A flat. So we've done 4 chords in this progression so far. Next, we're going to play G flat major, just as a normal root position chord. Again, you can add your second finger, add the 2, which is the note A flat, a little bit juicier. And now keep your left hand on G flat, but move the right hand above to A flat major, root position. This is very typical Phil Collins, keeping the root note intact, but moving the chord or the upper structure. So we had this. Now up to A flat. And now we're going to play F minor 7 like this. So F in the left hand, C, E flat, A flat right hand. And then we're going to come back down to B flat minor 7, which we've done. Exact same chord from a few minutes ago. Now we're going to do E flat minor 7, which is E flat in the left hand, B flat, D flat, G flat in the right hand. This is for a full 4 strikes, right? A full measure, or 2 measures if you're counting it that way, like this. And then we're going to just come down and resolve on an A flat major chord. Very plain, root position, A flat left hand, A flat C, E flat right hand. This is also 4 times. Now you're at the end of the verse, so we're just going to do another verse and basically repeat the same thing with a slight difference at the end. Let me show you. So this is verse 2. So I'm going to stop here because if you recall, in the first verse we went to A flat like this. Instead, what we're going to do now is play A flat sus 4. So we're going to change the middle note from C up a half step to D flat. Okay, by nature, more suspended, right? Play that twice and then let the suspended 4 go back down to C for regular A flat major. So that sounds like this. Right when I land here, take a look at me, that's where he starts to sing the chorus. There's a pickup into the chorus. So let's deal with the chorus now. You're going to stay on A flat in the left hand. Right hand is going to play a D flat major chord inverted a bit. So like this, A flat, D flat, F. This is very Phil Collins, you can hear it. 4 times, I can't count. And then you're going to do this. Very interesting chord. This is an E flat 7 in the right hand over A flat. So we're keeping the A flat in the left hand. So beginning of the chorus, take a look at me now. And now we're going to play B flat minor 7, which you've done. Just like this. Strike it 2 times. Now we're going to play G flat major. I like to play it this way: G flat in the left hand, B flat, D flat, G flat right hand. Now keep the right hand intact, but move the left hand down to E flat. This yields E flat minor 7 without having to do anything here. And now regular A flat 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Now for the second half of the chorus, we're pretty much going to do the same thing. Take a look at me now, right? We're here. This is the E flat 7 over A flat. He does invert it sometimes to add excitement, so he might do this or this, right? So you can experiment with changing the order of the notes and flipping it around. That's fine. Or you can keep it the same as the previous round. That's also cool. And then B flat minor 7, G flat major, E flat minor 7, all the same. But now A flat sus 4 times. 2, 3, 4, and then regular A flat 4 times. 2, 3, 4. That's an extended ending to accommodate the drum fill. Right? The big fill is there. Now afterwards, we're going to go back into a verse, which is exactly the same as the previous verse we did. I'll just play through it anyway. So we're going to do this. We're not going to do another verse like we did in the beginning. We're going right into another chorus. And this is a triple chorus. He goes through the revolution 3 times, so I'll play it for you guys. So take a look at me now. Here's the pickup. Second time. Third time. Now at the end of it, we're going to do the long A flat sus 4 chord, so 4 times. And then the standard A flat major triad root position 4 times. Just like that, and that's going to lead us into the outro. Now the outro is basically the same as the introduction, except we're going to sort of play it 1.5 times. Let me show you what I mean. So just like the top. Now we're going to start it again. But we're not going to finish it off. Right here we're going to jump into something new. So you see what I mean? It's like we played the intro once and then a half of a time. I'll do it again. Now we're going to do the proper outro. There are 4 little chords that are really beautiful. Like that. I love this part. So what he does is kind of a D flat sus 2 here. So it's D flat left hand, A flat, D flat, E flat in the right hand. And then he uses his pinky to toggle up to A flat and come back down like this. So you see E flat and A flat are kind of this little melody up top. And now my favorite chord ever. It's pretty jazzy, kind of surprising that it's in this song. It's A flat sus 2 over C. So there's a C in the left hand, A flat, B flat, E flat right hand. Pinky once again hits an A flat up above. So we have this. And yes, I'm using my thumb in the right hand to play 2 notes, to play that A flat and B flat together, and I'm getting all 4 of those. And now we're playing a G flat major triad, like this. I like this inversion. Sometimes he adds the 2, which is A flat, like that, a little bit more colorful. And then we bring it up a whole step to A flat major, also in, what is it, second inversion. And again, I'm adding the 2. So it looks like this. And that gives you the entire song. So that's how I typically teach Against All Odds. I love this song. I think that this way of playing it is going to satisfy most people. It's basically exactly what Phil does, with a few added inversions and 7s where they don't belong and stuff like that. But, you know, it's not classical music. It's a pop song, and it's played a little bit different each time, and that's part of the beauty of it. So I hope you enjoy. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you like this stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.